Happy Saturday, YouTube. It's your girl V, the Notary, your favorite loan signing agent, notary, real estate agent, and small business and government contracting expert. First of all, let me just say off top, please excuse me if I sound nasally because your girl has a cold again. Oh my goodness, I don't know what is going around. These viruses are crazy. I'm getting over it. I'm on the tail end of it, but I still sound very congested. So sorry about that, but we're going to get through this video, you guys. So I want to talk to you guys today about how to get your first $1 million federal government contract. Okay. So this is for everyone, anybody who's interested in doing federal contracting, or if you are already doing it and just want a little more guidance on the best strategy you should take. And if I was to just start all over and get into government, as a contractor, if I was going to do that, the approach that I would take based on the years of expertise that I have on the federal side and where we see small businesses have the most success. Okay, so I'm going to kind of look at this from the point of view of, you're kind of new, again, you're new to federal contracting, you're getting your feet wet, you don't really know how to maneuver, maybe you have 1 or 2, maybe even 3 years of experience, and you just want some good advice on how to land your first $1 million and up contract as a prime contractor, okay? So you may not want to hear this, but this is the advice that I would have for you, okay? Have you heard of subcontracting? If not, let me kind of explain to you what subcontracting is. I'm assuming that if you're here, you may know what it is, but in case you are not familiar with subcontracting is when you work under or for the prime contractor. And when I say prime contractor, that is the contractor who has the main master contract with the federal agency. You're a sub, you're working for them, and this happens all the time. Pretty much all the major contracts, the contractor is subcontracting out the work. So for example, let's just say if I have a contracting general and consulting, and say I specialize in accounting, right? Let's just say I'm an accountant and I do accounting, but one of the task areas under the contract is for I'm just trying to budgeting. I don't know. Maybe that's too close to accounting. But let's say one of the task areas under the contract is conference support or whatever, right? Again, I'm an accountant. I don't necessarily do that. So I'm going to subcontract that work out to another contractor so that they can perform those tasks under my contract, okay? So it is a great way for you to get your foot in the door, get some experience, and then, you make connections. You're going to, you may not have any direct contact with the COR, which is the contracting officer representative. And in most instances, every single government contractor has a COR, and the COR is on the government end, and they're kind of managing the invoicing, giving you, technical direction as to when you should perform the task, etc. That's a whole other video. And if you guys want me to get into the responsibilities of a COR, I don't know, you might, I don't know, let me know, drop down in the comments, and I can do a separate video about that. But subcontracting, you guys, is the way to go. Now, I am a small business advocate. So we love subcontracting in the government and for the agency that I work for. But my goal is to help you guys land prime contracts, okay? Not only is it beneficial for your business, but we have, small business goals that we have to meet at every agency. And we have prime contracting goals and subcontracting goals. And the prime contracting goals are very important. So we want you guys to win those major contracts. However, as I just said, as a new contractor, it's hard sometimes to win that first contract if you don't have experience. So If you want to get that $1 million, $5 million contract, $10 million contract, because it's possible. And sometimes some small businesses get very, very lucky, and they bid on a contract, they submit a proposal, and they right out the gate they win, the big contract. However, when you are new, it doesn't always work that way, because there's something called past performance that we look at in the government. And your past performance is just what it sounds like. It is the past work that you have done. Usually we want to see some type of federal experience, okay? So, but you can use your subcontracting experience for your past performance, okay? So again, not only are you getting experience as a subcontractor, you're getting paid as well as a subcontractor, but you are getting to know the prime, okay? And you're building a relationship, and let me tell you something. Contracting is all about building relationships. Prime contractors, they're not always subcontracting work out to small businesses either. Sometimes they're subcontracting work out to other large businesses. Contracting is all about building relationships with both contractors, other small businesses, so that you can do joint ventures, okay? And that's another video that I can delve into and kind of explain the importance of joint ventures for small businesses. But it's also important for you to build relationships with that agency, okay? You can reach out to them. You can let them know, hey, I'm a subcontractor for this contract. I can do, when you see other opportunities coming down the pike, you can let them know I'm available. I'm a service disabled veteran owned small business. I'm just throwing that out there. I can do this work. I'm currently a sub for SAIC, and I've been doing a stellar job for them. I've been a sub for them for a year or two. Here's my past performance. Do you have any opportunities? I would like to see your acquisition forecast, et cetera, et cetera. So subcontracting is important. It's important not only for new contractors, but for experienced contractors as well. Of course, you guys want to go after the big bucks, but you have to, in a way, crawl before you can walk in a lot of instances. Federal contracts, again, it's about building relationships. You obviously have to be capable, right? You have to be able to perform the duties in the statement of work, the performance work statement. You need to be able to deliver. But it's also about building relationships. A lot of times in my agency, when there are particular types of jobs that we need, and let's just say we're sending out a source of sought notice or an RFI, obviously we're going to think of, when we're doing market research, we're going to think of the contractors that we're familiar with, okay? So being a subcontractor is going to put you out there. It's going to build the relationships and have you ready for when that perfect $1 million contract opportunity comes down and makes itself available. It's going to have you in the proper place to bid on that and to win on it and put your best foot forward. You'll have the past performance. So make sure you are putting yourself out there to be a subcontractor. Now, you might be also asking, where can I find subcontracting opportunities? 2 ways that I suggest, okay? Number 1, make sure you go to these outreach events. That I cannot express the importance of that. Go to outreach events across the board for all different agencies. Go to your local events. Go to events that are, out of state, wherever you live. Put yourself out there. Go to events where there are going to be larger prime contractors. Introduce yourself to them. Make sure you have your capability statements. Let them know, hey, I know that you are a prime contractor on this contract. I do that work. Here's my capability statement. Let's team up. Let's have a meeting. I would love to, partner with you. I would love to, have a piece of this work on this contract. Okay. Make sure that you are going to different outreach events. Reach out to your local PTAC, your procurement center, procurement technical assistance center. Sorry, you guys. Every city and every area has one, and they have other outreach events. Make sure you put your face out there And you gotta network. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, another great way to find subcontracting opportunities is for you to go on. I always talk about how important acquisition forecasts are. Every agency has an acquisition forecast. It's mandated by the Small Business Act. Okay, so you have to have a acquisition forecast. Sorry, that's my washer, you guys. Every agency has one. Okay, so you're going to go to the forecast. You're going to look at the current opportunities. If it is a recompete, you're going to find out who the prime contractor is. Okay, reach out to them directly and let them know that, hey, all of these things in here. I don't know if you have, if you have a good relationship with your current prime contractors, etc. But I can do this. I would love to meet with you. It happens all the time. Connections are made all the time. And a lot of small businesses become subcontractors that way by reaching directly out to prime contractors on current contracts and just letting them know that you do the work and, building that relationship with them. Okay. So if you, again, just to reiterate and to kind of close this out, if you're new to federal contracting and you're looking for that first $1 million contract, make sure that you open up your horizons to subcontracting. A good year or two of subcontracting can really put you in place to win your first prime contract. Okay. Also, make sure that if you're a subcontractor, encourage the prime contractor to list you on their CPARs with their CPARs report. The CPARs, encourage the prime contractor to have the Corps list you as a subcontractor under the CPARs. CPARs is, and I forget what CPARs stands for exactly, but it is the performance, basically the history of your performance on the contracts that you do. And different agencies look at CPARs reports to see how you performed. Okay, so you want to make sure that there is a history of how well you did on that contract. And a lot of times when there are technical reviews and things like that going on for contracts, that counts towards the different reviews that, technical review teams will do before they make an award. They want to look at your CPARs to see, okay, did you do a good job for your previous work that you've done for the government? So make sure that you, as a sub, that you're the prime contractor that you're on, make sure that you're included in that CPARs report so you kind of get credit for that as well. Okay. So I hope that this video was helpful for you guys. I hope that I have encouraged you guys to go after those subcontracting opportunities, especially in the beginning of your business, getting into federal contracting, because that, I'm telling you, being a successful subcontractor will lead you to your very first $1 million contract, $5 million contract. It'll give you the prerequisites and the experience that you need to be a great prime contractor. Okay. So if you guys have any questions, as always, drop down in my comments, let me know what you guys think. And again, let me know your thoughts on the direction that my channel's going. I think I told you guys maybe a few weeks ago that I'm not abandoning my notary, stuff and my loan signing stuff, but I do want to incorporate some of the federal contracting, small business outreach, and those type of videos into my channel as well. And I did not forget, I just haven't been feeling good the last few days, and I'm thinking about doing a Q&A tomorrow for you guys. I'm going to do a live video within this next week, and I'll let you guys know when I'm going to do it, of a Q&A where you could just come and ask me any question you have about, as it relates to small businesses getting your foot in the door for federal contracting. And I'm going to answer your questions live so that, whoever's on the live stream, I may only be a few of you. I've never done a live yet. So I did not forget about you guys. I'm going to do that soon. But I'll give you guys a day or two heads up, and I'll probably do it in the evening, like I'm assuming when you guys are off work, maybe around 7 or something. So let me know if you guys still want that as well. So again, like, subscribe, share, you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.